The Wyfold Challenge Cup now on the roster, and this is for Club Coxless Fours. And a great matchup we've got here. On the left-hand side of your screen, all the way from Newcastle upon Tyne, we've got Tyne Amateur Rowing Club. And on the right-hand side of your picture, all the way from Melbourne, Australia, Mercantile Rowing Club. So they're off the start. And talking of tricky steering, I was out on the launches this morning, Tom. I think, personally, this is the hardest boat type, the Coxless Fours, to master in these kind of conditions.
Yeah, it's very twitchy. 2 oars on each side, so it can only take like a little power imbalance on one side, can twist it a lot. These fins are very, very small. The rudder that they're using, it's very small. It's meant for tiny little adjustments, so it can be difficult to get back on track as well if your boat has swung off the line.
And how do you think Mercantile are doing here, right? Because they're drifting with the wind out towards the centre of the course, but they've also got on the other side, if they over-adjust, they've got those booms and piles which are made of solid wood.
Yeah, I think Mercantile here on the buck station, they've got maybe the slightly easier job. As they come out of the island, they get buffeted into the middle. I think Tyne have really got to watch out on the Berkshire station, because if you're too close to that boom line and then the wind hits you, you could get pushed into those booms. Wow,
this is a great contest. You can see as it came past the quarter mile there, practically level between Tyne and Mercantile. Tyne over on the far side of your screen, just going for a little push there. This crew coached by Alex Lee, also coach of the Newcastle University women's squad, who we'll see later on this afternoon in the Island Challenge Cup. But he travels across the Tyne to Tyne Amateur Rowing Club to coach the men's crews as well, and the women's crews for the club over in the city. And this crew here of William Shaw, Corey Wilkinson, Tommy Campbell and Andrew Tudor have had a great season. They won Coxless Fours at Knott City Regatta, and they won Open Fours as well. It's been a great combination. They're a length up now on Mercantile, who have had a pretty disrupted season due to injuries. They've managed to pull things back together, and I think, Tom, they're still within sprinting distance, I'd say, here as we come towards Upper Thames.
Yeah, that's another point to note about the conditions here. It will make this race longer. So if you've got good fitness, if you think a longer race could suit you, you've got a little bit more time to make up some distance. It's opened up a little bit here now, but yeah, Tyne A.R.C looking really strong. They had a good race yesterday against London, and there's a good amount of Henley experience in that crew.
Well, the Tyne crew looking to replicate what their crew did back in 2007, which was win this event in the Wyfold Challenge Cup. What a race that would be, what a week it would be if Tyne can get back to glory in this Club Coxless Fours event. And yeah, I mean, to go against international competition in these later stages, a little bit unknown. You're not really too sure what will be in store, and none of these Mercantile athletes have ever raced at Henley Royal Regatta before. So you're saying lots of Henley experience in one crew, but nothing in the Lachlan Wilmer, Andrew Curry, Charlie Clark and Hamish Nicol crew from Mercantile.
Yeah, like you said, really useful with these conditions we've been talking about. There's some pedigree in the Mercantile crew. They've got some obvious Aussie National Championships and Victoria State Championship podiums, so they've definitely proved their speed, but Tyne just proving a little bit too fast for them at the moment.
Yeah, Tyne, who have been building a great programme up there on that tidal stretch of river that runs through Newcastle upon Tyne. They've got endless amounts of water. It's quite akin to the tideway here in London, but just up in the northeast, maybe a little chillier. Having rowed at Durham University myself on the same stretch, I know that it can get choppy, I know it can get cold, so actually Tyne will not be faced by these conditions, but they are building from what was an amazing sort of start to this pipeline of athletes they got from winning the Jackson Trophy at the head of the river back in 2019. 5 years later, they're getting through yet another round of the Wyfold Challenge Cup here at Henley Royal Regatta, and it seems like with ease.
Yeah, they've done a really good job here. They're probably just calming down here now. This race is there for them. I've always got the utmost respect for anyone who learns how to row on a river where you have to wade in. So with these guys, if you can enjoy that, then this bit's going to be, even more enjoyable.
So here come Tyne Amateur Rowing Club, looking to replicate that 2007 victory in the Wyfolds. That crew back then, Kieran Emery, Stu McCluskey, Will Fletcher and James Harris, who's now coaching the GB Women's 8, in fact, so has gone on to great things. So Tyne will win that race. Mercantile, unfortunately for them, that's their campaign in the Wyfold Challenge Cup done this time around, but I'm sure we will see them back, as we do many years from now, as we often have done.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be back this